Hi, Wellness Warriors. Welcome back to the channel. This is Dominique, Feminine Health and Wellness. Welcome back to Tea Time After Dark. So, we're going to wait a few minutes to see if anybody is coming in the room. Let's see. So, I haven't had tea time after dark in a while, guys. And so we're going to just kind of dive into tea time after dark. Thank you for tapping in. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for more health tips and inspirational tips. So we're going to get started in a second, guys. But don't forget to thumbs up the channel and don't forget to comment. So this is Tea Time After Dark. And tonight I am drinking one of my favorite teas, which is one of the teas that I sell. It is the Fixer, and it smells amazing. It has the Fixer for some of my um, wellness warriors that have not been on my channel. The Fixer, it helps with hormone balancing your hormones. It also helps with menopause and premenopausal symptoms. Hi, Mary. I'm great. Thank you for tapping in. I decided to have tea time after dark. And so I was just kind of letting everybody know that tonight I am drinking the Fixer. And this is one of my favorite teas that I drink after dark. And the Fixer helps with the hormone balance. It also helps with anti-aging. It helps with fibroids as well as menopausal symptoms, perimenopausal symptoms, and um, menopausal symptoms. So, yeah, and the hot flashes, guys. So, this is one of the teas that I'm drinking tonight. I'm great. How are you? I'm great. And so now, not only that I'm drinking tea tonight, guys, I am also eating a little cake tonight. So a little it's called a white chocolate cake, and it's yummy too. So I'm having white chocolate cake tonight and a cup of tea. So we're gonna get right into it in a few minutes, guys. But I just wanted to see if anybody else was going to be tuning in with us tonight. All righty. So I kind of made my screen a little bigger here. So what we're going to be talking about tonight. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to see your comments right now, but I kind of make the screen a little bit bigger. Let me see if I downsize it. Will I be able to see? So I guess I'll leave it like that. Greetings. Hi. Um, Starseed Awakening. It is tea time after dark. Tonight we're going to be talking about men's tea. And you said that tea, oh, yeah, that's the tea that you do need for hot flashes. Absolutely. It's called the Fixer. And so tonight we're going to be talking about the men tea that I sell. And so we're going to be talking about that. But like I said, this is the one for hot flashes that all perimenopausal and menopausal women need. So this is delicious. And so hit that little bell and subscribe to the channel. And we're going to get started, guys. I'm not going to be on long, but I'm going to talk about our men tea that I have. And the men tea that I have is called the stimulator. It is called the stimulator. And so the stimulator is going to boost your libido. It's also going to improve blood flow, and it's going to boost stamina. And so, guys, sometimes you don't have to have any of these issues, men. These are preventive. This tea that I'm talking about prevents these issues. But if you are having any of these issues, you can drink this tea twice, one in the morning, one at night, to reduce these symptoms of ED. If you're having ED symptoms, if you're having problems with blood flow, as well as circulation and stamina, you can drink this tea if you're having the problems or if you're not having these particular symptoms, just for preventive measures. And so we're going to just kind of dive right into it and just talk a little bit more about it. So the libido, guys. So sometimes once you get a little older, you may have problems with your libido. Sex drive could be low and different things like that. So one of the key ingredients, I generally don't share any of my ingredients, but I think this is important because one of the key ingredients that I use in the stimulator is Mecca. It's called the Mecca root. The Mecca root helps with sexual functions as well as libido. So if you're having a low libido, men, this particular tea, one of the ingredients in the tea is Mecca root, and it's going to also help with fertility. And so for if you wanting to conceive or having I guess low sperm count or anything like that, it's going to help with fertility. And this Mecca root also has vitamins and minerals for the body, and it also has fiber in it. And so Mecca is a great herb just to um, eat or either drink or add to a tea or food by itself. It comes in a powder like form as well as a herb base. So it depends on how you grind it down. And so it's powdery. And you can, like I said, you can add it to food, you can add it to a tea, or you can just add it to your morning. I guess if you're doing a smoothie or something like that. So that would be very beneficial. And so this is one of the mint tea is one of the teas that the last tea that I added to my mini teas. So one of my teas I have is called the Gardener, and it's called the Fixer and the Cleanser. And so all three of those teas are women teas. And like I said, I had told you guys, I talked last time I was on here, I was talking about just the regular wound care tea. And I told you I was going to come back and we was going to talk about the stimulator. So the stimulator is going to help with ED. It's going to help boost your libido. And it's going to just help with overall stimulation. So, and performance. So this particular tea, guys, is going to just prevent, like I said, it's going to prevent. So if you are looking for something for your loved one, I know ladies, that sometimes our men don't always look for these things, and we have to see about our brothers, our significant others, our the men in our life, basically, guys. We have to talk to them about being healthy and making sure that their reproductive system is good, is clean, making sure that they have the things that they need. They're not going to always go out and buy it. Sometimes we have to buy it for them. Sometimes we have to fix it for them. for them in order for them to take it. Most men aren't going to be comfortable with the idea of talking about it. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you for sharing. I think more I think more ladies need to hear this so they can really reach out to the men in their life, and say, hey, I think you need this. And I don't think it's not too many men that are eager or comfortable talking about it. And I think that we need to be kind of like an advocate for our men and saying, hey, not embarrassing them or making them feel any kind of way, but just saying, hey, I know that you may be having some issues or not. And it's like I said, it's preventive. So if you're having these, is to prevent this from happening or reduce the chances of it happening. And so I know that we all are aging and getting a little older and stuff like that. And so when you're drinking these teas, it's not the be all to do all the fixer. I'm not a doctor, no kind of way, but it is to help and to increase your stamina and your libido. But as well, you also have to be very conscious of what you're eating. So this is not the 100% fixer. So in order for you to continue to have that blood flow that you need, you have to exercise. You're going to have to come up with some kind of daily routine. If it's nothing, for our men, jogging, walking, something to get your blood flowing so that you can continue to keep that blood flow. Because as men, that blood flow is the main thing. It's the main cycle for performing. So to stimulate the body and to get the blood flowing in your system, as well as eating right. So, like I say, this tea is not the 100% be all to the solution to the problem. You have to make sure that you are integrating the exercise, eating healthy, as well as drinking the tea. And so, when you're drinking this tea and when you're fixing it, I have my tea that I'm drinking, and inside of it, I have like an infuser inside of it. And so, what you're gonna do, you don't have to do it like this, but I have an infuser inside of mine. You're gonna put the tea inside of that. You're going to, boil you some water, pour it over in there, let it steep for about 10 minutes, and you're going to pour it out up for your significant other. You're going to add some lemon, some sugar. It is most herbs are rather bitter or either tart, so you're going to add some type of sweetener to it. Sometimes honey, depends on what they like, and they can drink this tea, like I said, once in the morning and once in the afternoon. And so if you have any questions about it, you can always reach out to me about this particular tea. But for the most part, this is very, very helpful for our men. And so the tea for men, the stimulator. And like I said, I have three other teas: the gardener, the fixer, and the cleanser. And I'm going to come back on another time with Tea Time After Dark, and I'm going to talk about the other two teas that I provide. So if you have any questions, you can put it in the chat and I'll be able to answer some questions. If you don't have any questions, you can always, you know, um, leave a comment, and I'm always you're ready to answer questions and stuff like that. And I also have a link in my bio where if you want to have a consultation with me, a 15-minute consultation with any kind of issues that you're having, either a man or a woman, and we can kind of talk it over. And I make specialty teas as well. And don't forget, guys, I am doing a drawing on August the 7th for for a free canister of my tea, and it's called the Gardener. And that particular tea is just for regular wound care. It is for anti-aging. Um, it is to tone the uterus as well as just balancing your hormones. And so I think I kind of got frozen there. How often should? Okay, so men should drink the tea twice a day, one in the morning and one in the evening. It doesn't, it really doesn't always have to be hot tea. I just drink hot tea, but any kind of tea, you can boil it, brew it, put it in the refrigerator, and ice it, and then just pour it up to drink just like you're drinking regular iced tea. I just like my tea, warm. That's just me. I like it warm. And so, yes, twice a day, one in the morning and one at night for more, for a more, I guess, effect, for a better effect. And also, I would like to remind you guys that it takes about 3 to 4 months for the tea to actually get into your system. And so you have to think about that as well. Let's see. Yes, the teas can be made cold. Absolutely. The No, no, it doesn't. The temperature, the heat or the coldness does not affect the herb. Oh, as long as you allow it to sit and steep after you boil it and let it sit, that is going to activate the herb. As you can see in the canister that I have now, activating that herb is going to, when you steep it, it's going to activate the herb, if that make any kind of sense. And then you wait for a while and you pour it in your canister and you can put it in the refrigerator, so it doesn't affect the herbs itself. No, no, that's a good question. Very good question. Thank you. Yes, very good question. Yes. So yes, but like I said, cold or hot, it doesn't matter. Um, you can substitute it for your morning coffee. And when you're drinking, majority of the time when you're drinking herbs, guys, coffee is it's caffeine. I would say don't too much drink coffee and mix it with the herbs, because sometimes caffeine can cause certain type of, I guess you could say, too much caffeine can cause the sexual function to kind of be stagnant. So when you're drinking the tea, I wouldn't advise a lot of caffeine, because you were wanting to kind of stick to something natural. And I don't advise a lot of sugar. That's the only thing. But some people don't drink teas because, like I said, they're bitter or either tart. And I'm a tea connoisseur, so I drink teas straight, and I don't have any sugar. But if you're going to use any kind of sugar, use stevia, or like I said, a natural honey, or you can do raw sugar, which I really don't prefer the raw sugar, because you want to do something that's um, stay close to natural as possible. Okay, so you can purchase my teas by going to my bio and clicking the link in my Linktree link, and it goes straight into my store, and you can buy any of my teas from there. Or you can have a um, health consultation with me, and I can do a specialized tea. My consultation phone number is in my bio, and you can reach me that way as well, or you can email me, and if you have any additional questions before you make a purchase. I really do. That's a good question. Do I recommend a consultation before using tea? Yes, I do. I recommend you to call me before, because I would like to inform any of my potential customers what they're going to be expecting, far as the things that are going to be happening within their body, changes and what to expect, what not to expect, and different things like that, because you will have some kind of, not a bad effect or anything like that. It's going to be good, but I don't want anybody to have any surprises. So, all herbs cleanse the system. And so I want to let, anybody knows that what is going to be happening to your body when you're taking and what to expect. And it's always good things. So yes, I do prefer you to do a consultation with me before you purchase anything. That's a good question. That is. That's a good question. Okay, so do y'all have any more questions? So, like I said, guys, I'm not going to be on long, but don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to the channel, because I'm going to have a drawing on August the 7th for my herbal teas for women. And so, in order for you to be in the drawing, you have to comment, and you have to like, and you have to subscribe. And then I will get back on the 7th, do a whole entire, drawing, and I will let everybody know, either record it or live, who wins, who's going to win the tea canister. All right, guys. So in order for you to unlock the full potentials of our herbal teas, you're going to try it. You're gonna try it. You're gonna have to try it. It is a good herbal tea. So feel free to click the link in the bio and to either order or either call me for a consultation. And this is going to be the best experience that you ever experienced. So it's going to be really good and helpful for you. Just remember and keep in mind that it takes 3 to 4 months and for any herbs to work fully and effectively. Some of my customers see a quick effect after a week or two, but to have the full potentials of the tea, it takes about 3 to 4 months. Okay. So, guys, I'm not going to hold you long. If you don't have any more questions, I'm going to kind of end the live. But thank you so much for coming in, for liking the live. Thank you for sharing it. Mary Life Journey, thank you for sharing it and sharing this information, because I think it is very important for men as well as women to, go that natural route, instead of using all of the chemicals and stuff that are in the pharmaceuticals. And I think sometimes you just have to take that route. Thank you so much. Love and light. And I want to say good night to you guys. And like and subscribe to the channel for more health tips and motivational. For now, bye for now.